As we enjoy the last stretch of summer, many travel destinations are still in peak season. But don't worry, there are still ways to find fewer crowds and great deals if you know where to look. Luckily, travel expert Jeanenne Tornatore is here once again to help us make the most of these summer days before they slip away. Jeanenne, it's great to have you back with us.
Great to be here.
And where are you calling us in? Beautiful.
Yes, I'm coming to you from Breckenridge, Colorado. Now, this is one of my picks if you're looking for one of those coolcations we keep hearing so much about, where you can get away to these high alpine altitude temperatures averaging 70-75 degrees every day here, no humidity. So if you're looking for that late summer escape to kind of get away from those dog days of summer, this is really where you want to look. And I love this destination for so many reasons. In the late summer, you have first of all, you don't need a car here. If you fly into Denver International Airport, you can take a shuttle directly here. And once you get here, it's walking, biking, free buses, free gondola, all kinds of ways to get around town without having a car. It's great for multi-gen trips, bringing those grandparents. There's literally something for everyone to do here. And if you're a foodie, you're going to love this destination. Their culinary scene just keeps getting better. They actually have a local native here who just won the 2024 James Beard Award as best chef for the mountain region, who has two restaurants here in town, Rootstock and Radicado. So lots of things happening here in the summer. And as you look ahead to fall, this is one of my favorite fall destinations because they peak earlier than anyone else in the country. Mid-September to late September, you're going to get full fall colors here. And it's different than what we see in other regions. Here, it's all those beautiful golden aspens. So really, you can plan late summer or early fall, and it's great either way.
Colorado is just an amazing state overall, but the one thing it's missing is the beach. And I know that with summer, people want to go to the beach. Where is a good beach to go to that isn't going to be crazy crowds and super expensive?
Well, if you're looking for somewhere different, I love the coastal destinations on the Gulf of Texas. They have over 350 miles of beautiful wide open coastline. And there are a lot of great small beach communities here that, you know, folks on the East Coast probably haven't hit. So talking Corpus Christi, great family destination. There's a lot of top family attractions here, like the Texas State Aquarium. They have a great wildlife rescue center, miles and miles of white sand beaches here and great on-water activities. I also really like the Matagorda Bay Nature Park. This is a 1,300-acre nature preserve with over 900 miles of preserved waterways for paddling, a beautiful destination where you can stay in Airstream trailers. They have great elevated bungalows here, lots of fun places to stay. And then I also love the very small town of Port Isabel. It's just a couple miles outside of South Padre Island, but feels worlds away. It's got that really great small town feel.
Yeah, and now I would say both of those locations are hidden gems. Now, where would be a good place to get an off-season deal?
Well, if you really want a big off-season deal, those big savings, you want to think about destinations that are in their true off-season right now. And that primarily is going to be the desert destinations. Scottsdale, Arizona, always a favorite for travelers. They have over 70 resorts and hotels here, something for every budget. But now is really the time to get those big savings, even at some of the great luxury resorts. They have rates starting at $139 now through Labor Day weekend. They only go up slightly in September and October as those temperatures start to fall. But it's because the temperatures get higher, the rates get lower. That's really kind of the formula there. And I love it because if you plan your day right, you can really enjoy an off-season destination like this. You get up really early, you do the hiking, biking, golfing before it gets too hot. Middle of the day, that's for lounging in the pool or visiting one of their 50+ spas that they have here. And in the evening, you see the temps cool down again. Over 800 restaurants in Scottsdale, great dining, nightlife. They've got a lot of great museums and shopping. So you can definitely do a destination like this even in the heat of the summer, and you're gonna reap the savings. That's really the big takeaway.
Yeah. And it seems like all these locations are great for late summer, but also for the upcoming months for early fall. And Jeanenne, I have to ask you, we've seen a record number in air travel this summer. We've heard these horror stories about delays and cancellations. What do we need to know before booking a flight? What is important? And also, what do we do if our flight gets delayed or canceled?
Absolutely. Well, yes, we have seen record numbers this summer and not without a lot of snafus, especially as of late. So before you book, if you can, I always try to avoid the connecting flights. If you're going to a destination, try to get the direct flight. You know, you always will have less possibility of being stuck somewhere you don't want to be. Also, if you can get it all in a carry-on, take it all in a carry-on. That way you'll have your bag with you. You know, sometimes you have a delay or a cancellation and they will say, well, you want to get on another flight? Do you have your bag with you? If you say yes, you can get on that flight, have everything with you. And once you've checked your bag, you don't know where you're going to end up, where your bag's going to end up, and syncing that up can be rather difficult. So I have done a European trip with a carry-on only just for that reason. And then I always recommend, you always want to make sure you download on your phone your airline app, not just because you have easy access to your boarding pass and whatnot, but nowadays, if you have any delays or cancellations, you can actually contact them and communicate with them over messaging over your phone and get rebooked oftentimes quicker that way than going and getting in those long lines at the airport.
Such great tips, Jeanenne. Thank you so much for being here with us today. TheOutsideInsider.com is where you can go for more information. Jeanenne, thank you so much again, and you got me excited to travel.
My pleasure. Thanks for having me.
We're back after this.